The second step, once you get your plugin created, then you're going to design the plugin dialog. Okay, and here we're going to use the Qt designer. If you type Qt, you will see the Qt designer that was installed with your QGIS. Then we go here and with the Qt designer. Okay, then what we need to do is that we're gonna put files and open. Then you go your location where your plugin was created. Then I have my QGIS plugin, and then I have demo for plugin here. I just find the UI file, this .ui file, created by um, the builder. Okay, then what you see here is the interface of the plugin. For example, this is dialog, right? That you can just changing the values or modify, basically the text and anything that you want to change. Okay. So that was the, for example, window title. Now I had a typo before, but I can just change it in here, right? I've changed it to demo plugin. Okay. Then what I most want to show you today is to basically two things: how to add a label. You can find label from this toolbox. The tools, so-called widgets box, and then there's a label. Should be a label thing here. That will be yeah, it's so many of them, but one of that's label here is the drag to your dialog window. Then in this, right, if you select that, and then you have an object and property editor window here. Then in here, you just say this is for a station list. For example, I want to get a station, a list data for user, right? So that from user, so that will be a label. Then also, I want to add one so-called a file widget. Okay, so we're going to do QGIS file widget here. Then you go file, screw up, I guess, or QGIS file, search for in here. So this is the customer widget here. Then we go, one of that is the file. Yeah, this is a file, I guess. Make it larger. Yeah, it's a file. Then we add it to my window here, drag it longer. Then this one can open the file for you, right? If you add this one to the interface, you can use it. In there, I want you to go check the name of that. So the name will be the QGIS file. This is the M value here. You see this will be a variable that you use. And then because this name is maybe hard to remember, right? It's a QGIS file, so that will be like open maybe station list. That will be station list the value when I get from the file. Okay, basically the file name. And then I'll use that one for my coding. You don't have to change the name for the label because it automatically give you a name, and because you don't actually work with the label objects in the programming, you just ignore it, right? You don't have to change the name because there will be so many labels in your interface. So once we got in here, and then we make sure we save the work and your work is saved, then that plugin information will be available in the QGIS. Okay. Again, if you look at your folder here, that's the QGIS plugin. You are doing the coding. Then you make a copy again, and you go back to your plugin folder here. You just replace it with new one, right? So this one will be a new interface, but you haven't restarted yet, so you don't see it in this interface. You have to restart the QGIS, and then with the new dialog you add to there, they should be available in here, right? You see the changes you made on the UI, they will be available in here, but still it's doing nothing. But this button now works. You can find a file and fill in a information with the required parameter for your program to run, and this one interface will help you get that value.